Alrighty guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be spawning in on Rancid. Now I want to let you guys know I am in a duo queue game with my teammate. The other two players are going to be solo. I played no offerings, but it looks like my teammates have played a luck offering and a secret offering. Therefore we're going to either spawn with a teammate or as far away from the kill as possible. This is a doctor waiting for a static blast. He's not static blasting. Alright, I want to show you guys a little trick with static blast. It's okay, it looks like he's going to come over here. She never broke it in time. Unfortunately, he saw me and he responded to the fact that he saw me nice and early. He's in chase with her. I don't know why she played the window and didn't play spacing. Hopefully she doesn't try and camp the pallet. Looks like she's trying to take movement away, which is really good for us. I'm going to search this chest. That way we preserve such a phenomenally strong jungle gym. The doctor is going to be chasing the injured player. They're not running in a straight line. They sidestep, which is going to hurt them out a hell of a lot when they try and take spacing between the doctor. I'm pretty sure they're going to get caught at this pallet, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's work on this generator in the middle of the map, forcing the killer out a worse rotation if I can get both of these bad boys done. She actually made it really far away from over there, which is good for her. Now she's on the complete opposite side of the map to me. I want to know if he has Ruin. He doesn't have Ruin. He doesn't have Corrupt Intervention. Therefore, we're looking at a Pop Goes the Weasel Surge, possibly Doctor. We're not 100% sure. We got two teammates who are Maya. If they were stacked on a gen, the gen would be done by now. Therefore, I know these two players are not stacked on the same generator. Most likely means they're going to be working on their own separate generator, or they're not going to be on a generator at all. That being said, information provided through Kindred, if the player does have Kindred from the hook, would be phenomenal. Unfortunately, I am not running Kindred. I'm running Iron Will instead, but let's see if she has it. She doesn't have it, and that means the Doctor's most likely going to come through the center of the board and use a static blast on me, forcing me off this generator, and then going for a Pop Goes the Weasel pick on it. That's fine. Static blast. I'm not going to go too far. I'm just going to wait here, see how he responds. Looks like he didn't use Pop Goes the Weasel. There he goes now. He's regressing the gen. Large red sparks tells me Pop Goes the Weasel. Generator completed. 2 generators completed. Like I said, they weren't stacked on one or it would have been done by now. Now this girl didn't double step. I got caught then. I had no intention of playing that, but I do have an intention of fast vaulting this, sidestepping on this, seeing how he responds, going all the way back up, medium vaulting back over. Good movement by him, but I do have a pallet here if I need to. I'm going to sidestep round and turn. Good movement again. Ooh, I got past him somehow. That's going to reveal my location. I can play this side vault, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to slow down for a second, try and hide. Good play by him to predict that movement. A little early on the lunge, see if I can force him to do something. Remember, I want to play window, so I want to come from the right-hand side again. And that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to play this jungle gym instead. That way he can't anticipate the good shock. See how he responds. He's going for somebody else. I'm going to move all the way back over here. Static blast. I'm already in tier 3. Good movement again. He's still in chase. He's got bloodlust. I'm going to sidestep it. It was my only play to take spacing. I'm going to sidestep wide away yet again. Not going to loop him around one jungle gym. I'd rather loop him around multiple. Tried to cut me off. We're going to go right past him and we're going to bring him all the way back over to this jungle gym yet again. Now I can make a play up top. I don't need to. I can go around this in time. He's still chasing. I'm going to go all the way around it before I decide what I want to do. See if he's still chasing. He is still chasing. Keep paying attention over my shoulder. He is still chasing. Alright, I'm going to bait this pallet. I have no intention of taking it. I reckon he's going to cut me off. Not cutting me off. He's too close. Building bloodlust. It's fine. We're going to go through, over. We're going to sidestep at the last second. See how he moves. Didn't double back. We're going to go right back around. I'm going to wait. I'm going to fast vault. Good movement by him. However, he reset his own bloodlust. Shocking. Turn right because I won't make a lap on it. See him double back. No, he's... Ooh. He made interesting movement, but I knew I wouldn't make the pallet against a 2.5 second animation. Locked it, so I just took more pathing away from him. Let's see how he responds. Is he at the front? Looks like he's going to be leaving. He's lost too much pressure across the board. He got no pallets out of me. He didn't even get a hit. And he had bloodlust in that situation too. Looks like he might be coming back. We're going to 99 the snap out of it, and we're going to see where we go from there. I'm going to leave it at 99. That way when he static blasts, it doesn't reset me. He already static blasts, so I'm going to reset it. Now we're going to try and work on this generator in the middle of the map that he has already hit with Pop Goes the Weasel, so it's regressed 100%, unfortunately. But that would be me running the killer for 4 generators this game so far, approximately, probably 3 and a bit. And now we're going to continue to work here on a generator that's going to take 80 seconds for me to complete. Everyone decided to group, stack, and complete gens, while the killer decided to chase me, and unfortunately he got no pressure out on the board. During that entire time, he got no pallets out of me, he didn't get a hit, he didn't get a dead hard, and we played 3 different jungle gyms together, showing you what you're meant to do against a killer that can shut down loops like that. Now let's see how he responds. Looks like he's back onto me. I'm guessing he's going to anticipate my movement for the window. He didn't shock early. That's unfortunate. I'm going to take the window against him again. Let's see how he moves. Good play by him. I'm going to have to take a hit or give him a pallet into a moonwalk. I refuse to give him the pallet. I'm going to just go around. I'm going to bait this and not take the vault. See how he responds. No, I'm going to take the vault. We're going to go all the way around and see how he moves. He's still at the end of the chase as well. I've taken him to a stronger side. Now he's gone all the way back to Static Blast, but it's a little bit too late. Let's see what he decides to do. I'm going to hit Madness 2 through Static Blast. I'm going to come over here and try and open the door while he continues through the board to chase my teammates. He wasted way too much time on the wrong side of the board where he had no form of pressure. I had multiple different pallets. He overcommitted to his chase. He kept shocking, resetting his Bloodlust. These are a lot of things you got to keep in mind. The Doctor used to be able to build Bloodlust when he's shocked, but when you do shock now as a Doctor, it resets your Bloodlust. So you have to be very careful of when to shock, when to moonwalk, when to do any form of these plays. He should have had a hit on me at one point where he did go for a mind game sidestep, but he didn't hear me run past him. That being said, the door is going to be open. I'm going to run right through the middle of the map. I'm going to try and take a hit for my teammate based on the fact the killer does not have no-ed. We should be fine in order taking a free hit. Looks like they're all at the exit gate and they're all going to be fine being able to escape this try. He's taking some points through Static Blast or through just shock therapy. Just before the end of the trial, we're going to come up through here. And we're going to just do it. Is going to go for that shock hit, and unfortunately he's not going to get it. And that's going to be an educational informative game about how to loop the Doctor in a 2-man duo queue with 2 solo queue gamers as well. It just shows you how strong that side of the map was. Anyways, guys, GG's well played. If you enjoyed this rank 1 educational informative survivor game, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do educational informative DVD killer and survivor content 5 days a week over at Twitch. If you guys want to tune into the live stream, it would be great to have you in there. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the fog in the next. Alright guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be spawning in a Wreckage Shop in a duo queue game as well. So this means I will be in this trial with one other survivor. The other 2 players are going to be solo queue. Now we can already see to the right hand side that the killer has corrupt intervention. We have a Megan on our left walking, therefore most likely preserving their sprint burst. We're versing a Michael Myers noted on the right hand side. Now rather than stacking with Megan on the same generator, I'm instantly going to move through the board, find another generator that I can work on. Something else I'm going to take note of instantly is the back of the bus window is open. This means the side of the bus window is closed. Therefore, the loop to my left is not a very strong loop. It is still a good loop, but the killer can easily mind game those plays. However, this is going to look really shady for you guys, but this car is one of the strongest loops in Dead by Daylight on this map. Sounds really weird. All you have to do is run around the car and vault that window. No killer can catch you without Bloodlust or stacks or a hinder penalty. Therefore, clown, etc. If the clown is going to be trying to put a bottle so you can't do this loop, you sidestep and you go into that loop. The clown does another bottle, you respond as well. And it just comes back down to who has quicker reflexes, you or the clown. If the clown's quick and understands how you're going to move, then the clown can punish you for it. Vice versa, if you understand what you want the clown to do and you're too quick to react to it and you get the clown to waste his bottles, you can respond appropriately. Now, I don't know where Michael Myers is. I doubt he's on me. He's got a hit on another player. That being said, I'm pumping through my gen. It's nearly done. I saw a teammate in front of me. I actually didn't see her come to the left. I thought she was going to go for the basement chest. We're going to get through this in no time. Movement in the middle of the map with Michael Myers, who's out of tier 1, chasing most likely an injured survivor. I know over there to the right-hand side, I left a Megan who was on a gen. Now, rather than going over there and helping Megan complete the gen, I'm going to go through the board. I was hoping he wouldn't go down, but I do not want this game to result in having a 3-gen strat. Now, based on these things alone, we want to apply pressure where we need to, yeah? That's Megan's generator done. Now the killer has a cluster on this side. We can see the top of the generator there. We saw one outside. We can see that over there and what we're on now. Therefore, the killer has a powerhouse 3-gen strat. Looks like he didn't even look on the right-hand side. Now, why wouldn't he look to the right? It's because he has barbecue and chili. He went straight to that person, made it look like he looked past them, and then stalked them for tier 3. Now, that's bad, right? But what's the good news in a bad situation? The good news is we're breaking a 3-gen right now. These 2 gamers are... I don't know what they're doing. If one of them goes down and the other one doesn't sprint, there's Megan with the sprint burst that we called out earlier, giving a pallet very early, running towards me. Very bad. I have to not leave scratches and make it look like her scratches went over mine. She's taken a hit in the back. Oh, that was very lucky. Thank God he didn't have infectious fright, or I would have been in trouble. I don't know where he is. I think he went around. Let's keep working on it. He did. Looking for a borrowed time save. We have an ally to our left that we saw as well through Kindred. Alright, let's finish this generator. Let's break this 3-gen strat. And that's going to put the team in a much more comfortable situation. Looks like Feng Min's coming right across. She knows exactly what needs to happen. Not interested in healing up. This Myers does not have permanent tier 3. He would not have got it this quick. It feels like a very long tier 3 though. It feels much longer than 1 minute. She savoed a hook on the hill. She doesn't have a toolbox. Therefore, she has the perk Saboteur. Okay. 3 people stacked on 1 gen across the board. Now, the beautiful thing about that add-on Myers is running for a longer tier 3, it only works off the first tier 3. Therefore, it's not consistent, so he doesn't have it now. He will come over here and punish all 3 of us for stacking. You will not be able to make the window while injured like that. I'm 99.9% sure my man has barbecue and chili, based on how he responded early. I'm going to run and use this as line of sight. Never mind, I'm going to run nice and early, see how he responds. I'm taking a hit for him. Making sure I'm a little bit too thick. Ooh! There you go, too thick. There's our M1 in the back. Get down, Mr. President. We got you. I'm going to go round. I expect the Megan to go in for the save while there she goes there, while I complete working on this generator. I almost didn't make that body block as well, but that is alright. I'm going to sit here, that way I can bait the window, force him to lunge early if I need to, and go all the way around the long way, dead hard through the pallet and utilize the window. If he comes from the right, I'm in trouble. Keeping in mind, numbers about Michael Myers. Tier 1 Michael Myers, he has an 8-meter heartbeat while in chase, while not in chase, a 0-meter heartbeat. A Tier 2 Michael Myers has a 16-meter tear radius, which can be reduced through an add-on referred to as the Rabbit. Reduces it by 25%, increases it by 25% in Tier 3. Also stacks with Modern Abuse, therefore his 16-meter heartbeat becomes an 8-meter heartbeat. 25% of 8 is 2, therefore gives him a 6-meter heartbeat. But we're about to get this generator done, which is massive. Beautiful. This leaves the killer with 1 generator left, puts him in an awkward spot. Now I have to make a decision. Do I want to go to that generator over there where I have to utilize a hill with no balanced landing against a killer with a bad bus not being open? Or do I want to go over here into an open area where I have 2 pallets to use, but I am going to give the killer tier 3 if he chooses to come over and try and get stalk. I'm going to pick here. It's a safer loop for me. It's near an exit gate. Only 1 though, and looking around for the other. This means when I adrenaline, I'm going right through the middle of the board, most likely towards a shack. She is Kindred. They're stacked on a generator. I'm going to go in for the save. Looks like the generator has multiple pistons moving. Each piston on a generator represents approximately 22%. They're going to complete that in time. We're going to pop our dead hard, get a little bit closer. Sprint right past where we need to. He's going right through the map towards them. He's going to see one of them. We're going to be able to get that save in time. Checking to see if the pallet's available. I never got to loop the car, unfortunately. I have an archive to break dull totem, so please do bear with me while I break this dull totem. Normally I wouldn't. I'd just avoid it. But the archive. Alright, now we know Myers went through the board. We should be able to hear a heartbeat when he comes back. We've got our safe unhooks. It looks like he's not returned straight away after going through the board. One of the doors has been open. I'm going to check on the door closest to the right. Looks like it's closed, so the other door on the left is open. Whoa, this is very bad. He's not in a good spot, and it's going to be hard for him to get through the board. The right play for me is avoid the killer, open the exit gate when the killer's coming around, like now. Avoid the grass too. He didn't utilize window. That's really good. Killer's looking for tier 3. Alright, I need to get this door open because he is not going to get through the board to the other door without the killer being on his 6 the entire time. If the killer comes out and sees me, I have to play that loop to my right. He's trying to get through the board. I'm tempted to hide, but it looks like he's got plenty of adequate time. I don't know how the killer managed to stuff that up. I'm guessing he went for stalk through the window and then sidestepped the survivor. Then when the killer looked away, something along those lines. I'm not 100% sure, but he has adequate time to make the other side, especially because Michael Myers will not have his tier 3 available at this given point of time, unless they stalk in the exit and give it to him. My teammate made it out. Looks like 2 people have made it out, waiting for Bachelorette number 3, who took a hit on the way out too. And that's going to be an educational, informative, rank 1 duo queue survivor game with 2 solo queue gamers as well. If you enjoyed the video, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do educational, informative, DVD killer, and survivor content 5 days a week over at Twitch. If you guys want to tune in to the live streams. That being said, thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the fog in the next video. Have a good one. Alrighty guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be spawning in on Sheltered Woods. Now I want to let you guys know I'm in a duo Swift as well, so there's going to be 2 people including myself, and there's going to be 2 solo queue gamers. Now I spawned close-ish to the middle of the map. That's going to be fine. I'm going to take a field of view over the killer. There's going to be an obsession in the trial as well. I don't actually know where any of my teammates are or the killer. I saw movement on my right-hand side there, but I can't determine who or what that was. I got a really bad jungle gym behind me, so I'm looking for something else I'm going to be able to utilize. Unfortunately, it looks like I have a pal. I don't have a pallet there. We got Thanatophobia and somebody under the effect without hearing a gunshot. Therefore, we have to be versing a Legion. There is no other killer that we could currently be versing. Now, Legions that run Thanatophobia, it doesn't really give much value from Than. Neither does running it on... Let's see how he moves. He's moving to our right. Neither does running Sloppy Butcher on Legion. I personally would prefer play with free. That was poor movement, and she's going to be punished by it. We've also got Ruin on our Legion as well. That is going to be fine. She's going to try and get the effect out on me. Makes sense. She's got time for it. I won't be able to stop this. I'm not giving her this pallet. I refuse. It's too important. She missed. She lunged early. 4 seconds. I'm running to another pallet, which is unfortunate. I'm not going to be able to play this correctly. I'm going to go round, all the way round. Now, my solo queue teammate decided to camp such a very important pallet and then run in the open. I need to take a hit for him. I don't know why he waited at such a great pallet to just go down to the killer. Well, let's go straight towards this generator and work on this. It's very unfortunate. Considering there's no window to utilize, that's very, very bad. Now, I could save him straight away or apply pressure towards the generator. I'm going to apply pressure towards the generator because I have a feeling when I hook save him, he's going to run right between that pallet and he's going to self-care, and then the killer's going to come back and he's going to get a free... And he's going to give the killer another free pallet. I'm not 100% sure, but I would rather apply pressure towards the objective. When the objective's nearly done, then I'll go in and save this guy. I have a good gut feeling that somebody else will. If we're looking at the timer in the bottom left-hand side of the screen, the hook duration, when that hits halfway, 60 seconds has passed. It'll take me 80 seconds to do a gen. Because the killer has ruin, it's going to regress at 0.6% per second. Now, I still do have intentions of saving him. I just want to get some pressure towards an objective. We have one generator done right now. We've got one pallet out of the way, 3 people injured. I will be coming in for the save momentarily now. I'll wait for it to get to the S on their name, and then we'll make a play. Sometimes doing generators is more important than going for an early save. I don't want to go too late because the killer can come back and force struggle or force a trade. Let's see how he responds. If he comes and finishes a gen with me, the other solo queue player has healed himself. He wants to heal underneath the hook when I have a generator regressing through ruin at 0.6% per second. So you already know the answer to the heal, especially if the killer has sloppy butcher. It'd be a waste of time to be able to do that. I think somebody else has been hit as well through the Legion. Now, Legion might be coming right across the board using Feral Frenzy. We're not 100% sure. We can hear the heartbeat. We already know the answer. Here they come. Straight towards us. Try and get the distance. And unfortunately, my gen is going to get regressed now. He's waiting in between the pallet to try and go for a pallet stun, which is yet again going to hurt us. And that is very unfortunate. No, he's going to give the pallet for free and then run across the map. It's very, very not good, because now this generator to my right is in what I refer to as a dead zone. I need to get back across to it and finish this generator without the killer seeing me, and it's going to be at about 50%, represented by 22% of completion based on the pistons that are moving on the generator. So, this is bad. This is going to make this map almost impossible to loop the killer, as Sheltered Woods is a very, very bad map for looping. Based on the fact there are no real good windows on this side of the map, it tells me the other side of Sheltered Woods is where it's happening. There's going to be much better jungle gems. But I need to get this generator done. We're still stuck at 4. Still stuck at 4 gens. We got Ruin destroyed, which is good. So if she's relying on Thanatophobia for regression, it's not going to be enough. If she decides she wants to chase the guy who's camped in the pallets, it's going to help a lot for a late game, especially when she has 2 gens left. Another player has gone down. Another generator has been completed. I need to hope that these guys are working on a generator anywhere. Now, the way you beat most killers is you work on your own separate generator. But unfortunately, in solo queue, it doesn't happen too often. We got 2 people stacked on that. We got Barbecue and Chili coming across the board, hopefully towards me. I'm going to be able to run to the shack. It looks like it is coming towards me. Nope, going straight towards the generator. Let's go in for the save here. Now, these 2 guys, when they take a hit, should divide up. They're both injured. The killer got the free pallet out of them as well. They're both going 2 completely different ways. Now, my teammate will run in towards that generator there while injured and work on it. You shouldn't really be healing against Legion. I'll work on this generator in the corner without a pallet based on the fact I'm on full health. Now, this is just instantly knowing where I need to go. I have a good pallet here. Therefore, I have no threat at all of being caught right now. Got another teammate hitting struggle. It's going to be fine. Apply pressure straight towards the objective. Unfortunately, because we're not applying split pressure, this Legion is getting massive value out against us, which is alright. Every time I land a grade, I'm knocking 0.8 seconds of what needs to be completed off an 80-second gen down the drain, which is good for us, yeah? So let's just keep working at this. We see the Obsession is being chased. Therefore, my injured teammate was closer to me. He saw exactly where I ran to the corner of the map to a generator. Therefore, he is most likely running from that generator in front of me all the way in for the save and should be there in the next 5 seconds, if my math is correct. I could be a little off depending if he wants to greed for the gen and then go for the save, but he has seen the pistons moving on the Obsession. Based on where this player is right now, my other teammate had already gone for the save like we did predict. I can't hide from Barbecue and Chili where I currently am. There's no lockers around. The killer can come right across and apply pressure to me. Let's see what happens. Too long to hook, therefore the killer is taking him to the basement. He should have had him on the hook about 4 seconds ago. No Kindred, unfortunate. The other guy, the solo queue guy, has been healed. He is on death hook. Does make sense to heal up while being eliminated. Unfortunately, this means he might be playing around camping pallets again. We're not 100% sure. I'm across the board. I expect Legion to come towards me because I'm by myself to stop me from completing the gen because the other two guys were being altruistic on healing each other. However, it looks like Legion has opted out to use barbecue and chili towards the people that are stacking. Nope. Legion's coming across. I will complete this generator. It's too important. Here she comes with Feral Frenzy. Remember, she cannot track scratch marks with Feral Frenzy. I have no reason to come back to this corner of the map, and I wouldn't have been able to get spacing in time, but I know the generator on the far left-hand side is nearly done, and that guy should be getting saved from the hook really soon, and if I jump straight on a generator, the killer will be coming over towards me. I'm going to go under the assumption, and that is good. I want the killer to stay with me for the rest of the game. I don't want to camp this. I should have just taken a hit. I'm going to play this little side window. I need the killer to stay with me, because I'm the only person not on death hook, right? That's fine. Now I need to get in front of the killer. Unfortunately, I couldn't make that in time. I wanted to get in front of her, that way I could body block her. I know the pallet on my right has already been utilized. This is bad movement by me. I'm going to go down because the pallet's already eliminated. I better take her to the corner of the map, right? The longer it takes her to hook, save, the better off we're going to be, yeah? They're all over there, which is nice. I tried to take spacing between that jungle gym because I knew she'd just bloodlust me around it, and I was exhausted through Dead Hard, and I already know my teammates camped the pallet over here and used it. I wanted to take her away, and I saw the hook, therefore I had to respond knowing where the hook was. To my teammates, hopefully group healing, which is what they're doing now before they split up. Unfortunately, yes, I was in a bad spot then. I tried to get in front of her. I wish I didn't give her the pallet early, but at the same time, her hooking me for the first time might be the difference between somebody dying and not. The gentleman on the right is a person on death hook. He decided to wait in the open, and now he's running in a straight line. If he fast forwards, I know exactly where the killer is. He's looking over his shoulder as he's running, therefore I'm under the assumption that the killer's on the guy on the right. No, based on the movement that he's on a generator. I don't know where the killer currently is. My teammate is here. We hear the heartbeat. I could take a body block hit for him. No. That's unfortunate. They are working on the final gen. It will take 80 seconds to complete because there's only one person in it. I have to play the loop that I don't want to play right now. In fact, the killer is going right across the board. I'm going to finish this mend and I'm going to work on this generator here. Therefore, split gens are being worked on. He's going back to the corner. I don't think I want to go to the corner. She cannot see where I am as long as I have it mended. So I can leave the mend at 99 until she cancels her ability, which I think she's going to do any second now. I'm going to work on this generator because I can at least utilize the window behind me. If I try and work on that generator in the corner with my teammate, we'll get it done in 47.5 seconds. The other guy's been forced off his generator. I kind of want to stack with my ally on the right. He is still working on the gen rather than mending. As you can see, that bar is going down, but I want to play the jungle gen behind me. That being said, if the killer sees this gen being worked on, they might come over here, regress this, and play off that. Two different gens being worked on means we can play spacing between the two. There is a pallet over there. If my teammate responds really early, they will be able to make it through their dead hard. However, I'm going to try and play this really poor jungle gen to my right. It's not bad, but it's not a phenomenal loop for me. He's decided to finish his men. We'll keep working on our generator. We're about halfway done. That guy is going to get saved really early from the other player who's on death hook, but on full health. What do we know is currently happening in this trial? We got split pressure and two different gens. The killer would have went over there and regressed that generator, and then probably back to the hook. Based on the obsession being in chase, I've kind of tracked where the killer is going and how they're moving. Let's finish this gen. His gen will be nearly done as well. Therefore, the killer cannot apply pressure to both of these generators. I'm running adrenaline. Therefore, I will be able to heal, and there should be a door nearby. He's going to run to that door when he gets healed through adrenaline. If he's running adrenaline, I'm going to run across the board and try and work on something else based on the fact I'm not on death hook. He is eliminated from the trial. The killer is going to see far away across the board, unless the killer is intimidated through barbecue and chili. Obviously, in case this survivor has decisive strike, therefore he won't get barbecue and chili value. He's on death hook, the guy on the left. I'm going to run straight over there and try and save the guy on the right. That's going to be adrenaline from the other one. Let's see if I can make it over here in time. She does have Sloppy Butcher, so that will slow me down. He is going to take a hit, my ally. That is very bad. I was hoping he'd go for the door. Alright, we'll take the heal on this one. She healed really quick on the ground. That makes me think she has Unbreakable. She's going to run for a door. I didn't even see him, actually. I didn't even hear the heartbeat. That heartbeat was silent for me. The hatch here. She has to use her ability to get the hit on my back. That's fine. I got a little stuck on the door. I got stuck on her then too. Now she can down me because the pallets on the far right have been utilized by somebody waiting at them at the start of the game, but she's going to take the hook on him instead. I'm going to run straight over here. In fact, I'm going to stay within heartbeat range. That way she can't see me through barbecue and chili. She can see me through scratch marks. I do have Iron Will. I'm going to come in and save my ally. Other players on the door with what appears to be Wake Up. No, that's Kindred. Now we need a group stack, hide, heal, and then play off that. She went down because she greeted for the door, and she's on death hook. If the killer picks her up, she'll see us both on barbecue. We're too far away. He's going to finish the mend on me. We can go in. We need to sneak past her and get to that door. The best play right now is he goes left and I go right. We're not going to get this done in time. We go two completely different ways. She'll run towards what I believe will be the closest player as opposed to the player further away. I'm going to wait for my dead hard as it is my final play. No pallets available. Can't tell if my teammates in chase. This looks like one person's going to be escaping this game against Legion. Now, if she responds by going for the door, she'll see my scratch marks. I'm going to have to just run straight for the door, actually. I'm assuming she's nearly done. I need to dead hard and hope. She lunged early, and that's going to cost her the end of the game going for that 4K. Now, unfortunately, because we had people waiting at pallets and that wanted to group stack heal, we didn't apply the split pressure we needed to early. Therefore, we were just essentially hook trading with Legion. Anyways, that's going to be a rank 1 educational informative. I don't want to say solo queue because I was in a duo queue game. Just showing you if you are solo queue and you're struggling, things you can improve on, working on generators, preserving pallets a little bit more, as well as Kindred is very beneficial for you if you don't know when to go for a save as opposed to when to apply pressure towards gens. If you're uncomfortable with your ability to loop, just try and take space in between the killer and try and find a window to utilize. With practice, you'll be there in no time. Anyways, guys, GG's well played. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next educational informative one. Have a good one. Alrighty guys, and welcome back to the most survivor-sided map available in Dead by Daylight. Now I can tell you guys that Haddonfield can be very intimidating when you are playing against a pre-made. Now speaking of pre-mades guys, I am in a 3-man pre-made with one solo queue gamer who will be the bill that you guys see. Now we can already hear that we're versing a killer, and it looks like it's going to be a Legion. Unfortunately, I have taken poor pathing here, and I will be punished with an M1 in the back by Legion, unless I can make this window nice and buttery. I got a Bill downstairs, and Bill's going to take a hit, making it much more difficult for me to continue this incredibly long loop, and I just ran into a tree, so I probably won't be able to take spacing. Looks like he ran into a tree as well. We're going to just keep going wide. Might be running duration add-ons. I can't really do much here. We're going to keep going in a straight line. We're going to curve over here. No Thanatophobia debuff, that's fine. That's a very strong loop that my teammates were at, and I'm hoping that they don't use the jungle gyms on it. Therefore, it is going to be available for the late game. It's phenomenally hard for any former killer to be able to catch a survivor there. And that being said, I got two teammates stacking in Michael Myers' house. Another very strong map, or another strong area on the map. So what are we looking at? One running further away, one running left, one running right. He's going to be able to do a generator in the street. Bill's all the way down in the basement, probably working on his generator as well. One down. Bill might come in for that now. I'm hoping he doesn't. I hope he sticks to his generator. I'll apply pressure where I currently am now too. Got an ally behind me. I'll be going in for the save rather than my injured teammate. I'm going to try and hide any form of field of view. I'm leaving a lot of scratch marks. Let's stop right here. I don't like doing early saves, but I know that the killer's going to see barbecue and chili information. I might actually wait and hide here. Force the bush to be in an opposite direction. And just like that, we're going to be able to sneak right past him with Tinkerer on our Legion. Noticed. Alright. Let's go in. Let's get the save. I hope my allies are paying attention to that Tinker. Now we know that is available. We do not know if he has Ruin. I actually don't think he does. I want my teammate to work on that generator on the right there. That's good. He's in the street. He'll be able to respond if he needs to. There's a tree there, my friend. Let's see if we can get this generator completed. Looks like Ruin is regressing. We might be looking at a Ruin, Undying, Tinkerer, Barbecue, and Chili Legion. He's gone down. The generator's more than halfway back, regressing at 0.6% per second. Bill has, however, completed his generator too, showing you how powerful this build can be on any killer available in Dead by Daylight. Tinkerer will activate again. He'll come over here. He'll force me off the generator. I'll take a free hit. I'll run away and save that pallet. He should be coming from my right-hand side. No, he's coming from my left. We're going to try and make sure we save this pallet. I would 100% rather take a hit than give him this pallet. I had no intention of giving him such a valuable pallet. I'm going to turn right. I took a free hit. Let's see how he responds. I don't have a phenomenal loop here. It does take him 4 seconds to cancel his ability. I'm going to try and go for a lap. I need to take him to the left in that house. I won't be able to make that in time. I'm going to do a really silly play here, which is this one, so I can make it back to the car. And it looks like Iron Will did work on him a little bit. A reset Bloodlust. We'll use line of sight. I want to take him to this house over here. I hear a girl crying on my left-hand side. Generator on the right being worked on as well. How does he respond? He goes to the generator. I go all the way back here to the right-hand side and work on that. I made sure I didn't take bad pathing then. That way I could utilize the jungle gym or go around the back if I chose to. 3 people on the generator. How does he respond? This is very bad because he can come from the right with Tinkerer and down me. We should be able to get the generator done. Alright, I need a mend. I can play the table if I need to because I have Dead Hard. Is it a good play? No. Generator is done. We're going to go for the generator in the middle of the street as well. My other teammate went over there to Maya's house so he can work on that. Bill's gone down. Bill's first hook. That is okay. I do have Iron Will, but I would rather work on this gen over here. It's nowhere near done. Remember, each piston represents 22% of what needs to be completed of a generator. Smile needs to hide. I'm going to just go over here and work on a gen. He needs to stay hidden so the killer comes towards me. Going to just keep moving here. Follow the fence. Twist out, sidestep in. Ooh, I managed to make him hesitate, which is good. I do have an okay loop here. It's not great, but it's okay. I see a lit totem. I'm going to go break that. Depending on how Ghostface moves. He'll be able to see me on this, remember, as well, through Hex Undying. Your aura is revealed to the killer while you are working on a totem, whether it's lit or not lit. Feel he's responding to me. Not responding to me. He'll be able to see me running past this now, so I'm gonna just leave it for now. I don't feel like I'm able to complete it. Because I let go. I panicked a little bit, if I'm gonna be honest. Michael Myers' house should be nearly done. I'm going to just play this strong house. I expect him to go to Myers' house with Tinkerer any second now. I'm going to go break the totem, then I'm going to do the save in case I'm lucky and it's Hex Undying. Honestly, doing the save is a priority, but I'm pretty sure he's going to value Bill's coming in for the save. That's okay. We'll let Bill get the points for it. We'll break this totem. With a bit of luck, it's Hex Undying, not Hex Ruin going for a respawn. Alright, let's get this out of the way. Let's work on that generator. Bill going through the chest. I'll sit in the unsafe spot because I'm not on Death Hook. Looks like he forced my teammate off the generator. I'm pretty sure that's Michael Myers' house regressing now. On another game, I would run up there and stop Myers' house from being regressed. It's very kind of you, Bill. I appreciate the medkit. The reason I'm not stopping Myers' house from regressing is it's still a really strong loop for Survivor late game. I'd rather get this done out of the way. And now we know that he's got a 3-gen on the other side of the map. I can see my teammate moving then. I won't be able to make that pallet without taking a hit in the back. I can't see through Tinkerer. I have to rely on my allies' vision. Got the pallets done. That's important. We go round. We take him through. We're at a better loop. Alright, he went for his barbecue and chili stack, as I predicted, which is good. I go right back onto the generator and complete it. He'll see me now. Good, let's see how he responds off of that. He can't come and get me. A non-lit totem, in case I didn't get Hex Undying. I'm gonna break this. I think Myers' house is nearly done as well. I will heal myself because he has no penalty towards healing, and I do have a med kit, and I can work on an ambitious generator while on full health, in case he comes with Tinkerer. So we'll do that now. We could work inside there, or we could work inside Myers'. Myers is more safe, and based on that alone, I would rather work in this house here. I can see the light flashing inside, so I know the generator is not completed. The solo queue guy has healed himself. I have now healed myself as well. I'm expecting Bill to go for the save. He went for the last save. So I'm going to rely on that, and I'm going to apply pressure here. It looks like he has the choice to make right now. Does he play towards the person who completed that generator, or does he play towards us across the board? Bill took a hit. I don't think Bill healed himself and completed that generator, because Ruin had regression on it. I think that was Smile that completed that generator. Bill went in and took the save. That's fine. We'll keep working on this. Remember, I am full health, and when he sees that this generator is about to pop, he has to come for it, or he's going to lose the trial. Other two guys are injured. They could group stack heal. He could come over with barbecue right now, but it's not going to frighten me too much. I will go up the stairs and play the loop. I do have a medkit. He doesn't know how many charges are left on the medkit, which is important. If he gets a grab on me, that's very bad. I'm in a pretty good spot to be grabbed. That's barbecue and chili, checking that the gen's not nearly done. We go round, go for our fast vault, and again. That's unfortunate. I go right back up the staircase. I still have a lot to loot with. I'm gonna slow vault it. Oh, he saw it. No, he didn't. He didn't respond. That's good. We go around. I will not heal through adrenaline unless he cuts me off through the house. That would have been good. I got this loop all the way over here away from everything. And it looks like he's going to try and force me to go heal. I will not heal again. I'm happy to stay injured. I took him to the corner of the map, which is good. I've still got some good loops over here. I will happily stay injured while I continue working on that generator. I have to be careful of Tinkerer, though. It could be me going down based on the fact I am inside and I am on the first floor. Generator's nowhere near done. I expect him not to come back for an adequate amount of time. Teammate is down on top of the basement. The killer will take advantage of this right now and try and take a basement hook and play off that based on the fact there is one generator left. I don't see him going away from the basement. He could utilize Tinkerer to go to a different generator and apply pressure towards me if he does have Tinkerer active. The fact that he is not picking that player up tells me there's a gen nearly done and he's chasing that person. I'm guessing that Michael Myers' house is nearly completed and now there is a loot happening in Myers' house. Okay, now he's going for the hook save. This is good. He's got to run across the board towards me to stop me from finishing this. I'm going to give him 5 seconds from when Tinkerer activates, or when he's done on the hook, and then I'm going to peek that window. He's not in the basement. I can't complete this in time. Here comes Tinkerer. I didn't see him. It's because he's already here. I panicked with my dead hard. He was a little quicker than I thought he would have been. I guess Tinkerer is activating again and he's trying to preserve it. This is good. Kind of gave me a bit of a jump scare then. The other gen's being worked on. Hopefully this isn't a snowball because of Tinkerer from Myers. That guy needs to finish that gen. Looks like he's coming back for me, his first time hook. I need to be on the bottom floor when adrenaline pops, yeah? Looks like everybody got up from adrenaline then. That's really good. Gotta keep in mind I do not have dead hard. Because he greeted the snowball. I mean, he didn't have much of a choice. It's just everyone was so far apart then. It was unfortunate that when I checked the window I didn't physically see him. Maybe I overlooked him or maybe he took different pathing. I don't have a pallet here, which is bad. It's been broken. If the killer comes over here, I'm going down. I don't have a play. I don't have dead hard. I don't have a window. I could try and play that bench and then play into the window. Alright, he hit the guy in full health. Generator's more than halfway done. If he's on the other door, he cannot make it to me in time. Door's been opened. That's interesting. I'm going to complete my door. I cannot heal myself though. I want to come in and save whoever gets hooked. I know one of my teammates is on death hook. There's no point in me healing. I'm just waiting for dead hard if I'm going to be honest. They both got out. It looks like Legion's going to walk away with 1 kill on Hattonfield, showing you how strong Hattonfield is. And that's how you kind of counter Hex Undying alongside Ruin with Tinkerer and Barbecue and Chili. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Anyways, GG's well played. If you're watching this one over at YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more educational, informative DVD killer and survivor content like this. If you guys really enjoyed it, the subscribes and the like in the channel really does help. So I really do appreciate it. Thanks once again, guys, and I'll see you in the fog of the next trial. Have a good one. Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be sporting in doing a survivor game. Now you're going to be able to tell that I am in a duo queue Swift. Now this being said, we're looking to our left hand side and it looks like we're going to be versing Legion. Alright, now what do we know? We know that we've got generators not in the open, which is kind of bad. I've got that generator in the center there. I'm going to do this one. I got an average jungle gym to my left. I have a very strong jungle gym directly in front of me where there's a generator. I see a crow over there. That's fine. I don't mind if the killer comes over here and punishes me. I'd rather take a hit than give him anything of value. Looks like we're going to be versing Frank. I won't be able to make this. Lunch? Lunch through it! What are you doing, you sausage? Alright. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. He has a lot of respect. Eat it! Oh, I'm in trouble. I can't spin him on a stick. Oh, see you later, sunshine. All right, this is good because there's going to be a locked door that he can't get through. Well, he has to break the door and step the window. We're going to go all the way around and we're going to play the stairs. Let's see how he responds to what's happening. Keeping in mind that generators will be getting done right now. Oops, see you later, bud. There goes one. He's going to go that way. I'm going to give him 5 seconds. He's going to open this door, I'm guessing. Going to be breaking my pallet and he's going to go through the board. All right, we're going to work on this. Straight away. Now you'll notice there's like near no downtime. Nobody on my team, as you can see by the bottom left-hand side of the screen, is currently running Decisive Strike. Therefore, you can see that this is all going to be based on the fact the killer doesn't have an obsession either. Therefore, we're not looking at Save the Best for Last. We're not looking at Futurist of Chase. It's all going to be based off how well we perform. We're not going to be relying on DS or any of those kind of plays. Now, he's got one hit or one person. Everybody else is unaccounted for and on full health. I had the killer with me a little bit, gave him a pallet. At the same time, I'm applying pressure to a generator roughly in the center of the board, and I can see the killer. Notice how I instantly rotated off the generator? That way I have field of view to see if the killer comes out to the right, and if he doesn't, it means he went back to the jungle gym on the left-hand side. I haven't seen him come out yet. Somebody took a hit. That makes me think somebody over there, near that generator, took a hit. There we go. We got a little bit of running from another injured target. That was the first player to take a hit, so the killer did somehow get past. Alright, we know the killer's on that side of the board. The generator's nearly done. There is another player unaware, or unaccounted for, who could be pumping through a generator as well. We get this one done. I work on the one to my left. Hello, bud. How are we? He's got Prove Thyself. I don't really want to heal against the Legion. If he stays stationary, I'll heal him. Alright, I think healing against Legion is generally a very large mistake, especially because he gets a benefit of the time that we're wasting. The good news is he doesn't have Sloppy Butcher on this guy, so I'm not wasting too much time healing him. It'd take a lot longer if I was healing myself. Let's get this done. He does have Prove Thyself. Let's see if he follows us. He does, therefore we're going to be able to get this generator done quicker. The killer wants to play around that over there. Alright, he checked that jungle gym, and now he's coming towards us. I'm going to run nice and early and see how he responds. I'm going to go round through, tap the other generator. He has regressing on the corner of the map. And then come back to this generator. Looks like Steven's got the right idea. Nope, somebody else is on that generator. He took an M1, he didn't take... He's going to check. If he sees scratches, I'm sure he'll come over. There goes a gen, let's jump right on it. Got Prove Thyself from my ally. Another teammate injured coming in. Looks like he'd rather work on a generator. Might be looking at an adrenaline play. Gonna give him that group heal. It's gonna get done a lot quicker. This is kind of the perfect opportunity to heal when there's multiple people stacking doing it. You counter Sloppy Butcher, and if he doesn't have Sloppy Butcher, it just helps a hell of a lot. Now, the best play for us is we all split up. There's probably a generator in that corner somebody can work on. He only does have one generator left too. I kind of want to get a little bit of the killer chasing me for a bit. This is good. This is exactly what I'm hoping for. I'm gonna go up, around. Looks like he's still coming after us. He is. He can activate his dash and catch up to me. There's no play for me. Oh, I got a little stuck then. My other teammate's there, which is bad. We can body block him. Probably a poor decision. But we can follow... Oh, there's a wall there. We can follow up to the pallet over here. He'll respect this. He looked the wrong way on the rotation, so I'll take advantage of a mistake. I'll reset Bloodlust, and I'll instantly end chase. He'll try and cut me off by cutting through here, which is fine, so I'll just keep cuddling the wall. That way he's not cutting me off appropriately. God Pallet's already gone. Re-entering chase. Re-evaluating loop. Utilize the window. Keep going. Wait on the corner. There he... Oh my god. Really good play by him. I had no idea where he was. He can have that pallet. I'm going to wait here. I'm going to play towards the window. It's the best call. I have another loop I can use here. There's one generator left. I'm not going to be able to adrenaline because I don't have time to mend. He really wants this catch. I'm going to have to adrenaline towards the shack while he tries to bloodlust us down. Got the stun on him. I know I still got this really good loop down here. Let's take him to it. Check to my left to see what we got. It's an okay loop. There's our adrenaline. I'm going to adrenaline all the way around. I re-entered chase, but I did reset Bloodlust. I can play through the window again if I need to. I can't really lose him here. I'm going to sidestep twice, see how he responds. Take him to the shack here. Not play the window, not give him a sound notification. Looks like he's lost interest or he's lost me. Nobody's on the door yet. is very bad. Oh my god, I didn't even see him. I'm gonna go down because of that. They open the other door. Oh, he lunged early! I'm in a bit of trouble unless somebody comes and opens that other door. He's gonna look for bloodlust, but I can make it to the shack. I got a teammate behind me who can start healing me. I could drop that, start mending, looking like I can heal myself. He breaks it, I can make a break for the door. He has brutal strength, I won't make the door. He took bad pathing. I got a shot. It's not a good one, but it's a shot. Oh, I have to play window. Somebody on the hill that could take a hit for me if they're paying attention. Looks like he's not paying attention. And he's not coming in for the hit, but I am going to be able to make it. Oh, never mind. Last second save. Well done. Killer was too far behind anyways and just re-answered chase, so he was in a little bit of an awkward situation. He committed a little bit too long to that chase. I couldn't heal through adrenaline based on the fact that Feral Frenzy was active on me, therefore I had to mend. But anyways, that's going to be an educational, informative rank 1 duo queue game. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more educational, informative, DVD, survivor, and killer content like this. Just goes to show the value, yet again, of corrupt intervention or funneling survivors together, not overcommitting to your chases, as well of how important it is to protect those generators. Once again, guys, thank you all for watching. And if you think you know everything about DVD, you can help me teach the people that don't. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the fog in the next video. Have a good one. Alright guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be spawning in on Coal Tower in a full solo queue game. As you can see, the Macmillan maps have been reworked. It's going to look a lot prettier. However, not much has changed on the map. I can see we got a killer. Was that a Deathslinger? No, it is a doctor. This is good. He's static blasting. I'm going to try and get out of his heartbeat. Couldn't get out of his heartbeat in time. We saw the static blast just a second too slow, and it looks like in the bottom right, he's going to be running some great add-ons. He's got the Iridescent Queen, so it looks like he is bringing the heat. He did play double blood points, so that is very nice and refreshing of him. Alright, so what's going to happen? We're going to find our closest generator. We're going to work on it. I'm going to hope that my teammates don't sit on top of pallets and use them early, and they can try and force out the bait on the pallet. Alright, you're going to notice that I'm running a different perk as well. This perk just recently got a rework, and it's going to be purple when normally it would be green. That perk is going to be called, We're Gonna Live Forever. We're Gonna Live Forever now allows you to heal 100% quicker of a teammate in dying state on the ground. And that's very, very impressive. He's got Ruin, this killer. Alright, so we're looking at Ruin, no heartbeat. He might actually be using Ruin and Tinker and just go across the board now because his generator might be being worked on. Alright, keeping in mind that if the killer does have a way to seal a generator, it won't regress with Ruin. Ruin pauses it. It's paused while a generator is sealed. So even if you use Repressed Alliance on a generator that is 99% completed and the killer has Ruin, it will not regress. I could run in here for a token. I'm going to, but unfortunately my generator is going to regress a little bit. But that is okay. I see a lit totem. That probably would have been better to get the totem rather than saving this guy. I'm hoping he takes a hit because he does have borrowed time on him. I tried to take spacing. It didn't work. Fake pallet. Feels bad. The one time I went for a pallet... Ooh, I got stuck on the tree. One time I go for a pallet, it's already been used. I do have a strong loop over here, though, that I'll take him to. Remember, he does have the Iridescent Queen add-on. It sucks because my gen's getting fully regressed right now. Very close. I don't think he's going to cut me off. He doesn't seem to be the kind of guy that cuts me off. Just follows. That's good. Static Blast already made the window. Did he double back then? No, he didn't. Should be able to make this. He's looking for Bloodlust. Window's going to seal on me now. Alright, little slow on his lunges, which is good. Let's see how he moves. Oh, that's bad. God Pallet's already, but no, the God Pallet's on the other side. Alright, we gave him a pallet. If he tries to lust it, I'm just going to go over it. Looks like he's leaving with his... I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he took a hit on somebody with Hex Undying. He saw the lit totem. I'm going to come in for that totem now. It was a dull totem. There's no other way he knew it was there. So now we know the killer has Hex Undying. We know the killer has Ruin. Now we also know there's a lit totem in the open over here. Can't remember where it was back a little bit, wasn't it? Because I saved her from that hook. I saw a lit totem here. I don't exactly remember where I saw it. I remember saving the guy from the hook and there was a totem. I haven't heard the explosion. I must be an absolute banana running past it. Okay. Well, I'm going to ignore it and I'm going to just work on the generator. Madness 3, that's unfortunate. I'm going to wait here. He's actually coming over. Going around. That was a bad play. Oh, let's see what happens here. Is he going to static blast? No, he's not. He's just going to follow. Gonna try fast. Alright, good. Really building up that bloodlust. Because he static blast, I think he reset his own bloodlust then. He hasn't really used his... Alright. Looks like he has an add-on that allows him to see me while I'm waking up as well, or snapping out of it. So he's running Iridescent Queen. I can't think of what the other one is too, because he preemptively lunged around the corner for that too. We're losing a lot of regression on this generator, which is bad. The good news is we've done 2 gens. I've given him 1 pallet. I still have a really strong loop to my right-hand side. Unfortunately, teammate's gone down. I've been able to utilize the shack really well. Now, the thing about this doctor is he's not using his static blast correctly. He's using it early, and he's not using his shock therapy at the right time either. He's not sealing animations. These guys are pretty much stacked on top of each other upstairs. I'm going to just let them do their thing. I'm going to complete the gen. No, I'm going to leave nice and early. He's going to force me off. I'm going to run all the way around this shack. Static blast, doesn't matter. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm going to wait. I'm going to go now. I'm going to wait a second for him to catch up. I'm going to go round. I'm going to play window. See how he responds. Looks like he left. I'm pretty sure this is a fake pallet, but I just want to double check. It's not a fake pallet. Good. I'll recycle that next time then. I still got the God. That's why this is very hard for him. He can't chase to me. I've got such a really strong loop around there, and I'm constantly paying attention to him. He tried to run after me while he was so far away that it didn't even matter. I could respond really early and just keep the distance between the two of us. I'm going to do the exact same thing again when I see him. You'll notice I haven't used my toolbox yet either. I'm saving it for the right opportunity. I'm going to use it now, because it just hit my ally through the map. Coming straight towards me without Tinkerer. Interesting. Run around this so he doesn't break the pallet. Unlucky. Wait on the corner where I can see him. Still not using Static Blast. Good play. There's our adrenaline. Looks like the doctor is leaving. He went straight for the door rather than coming towards me. Might not actually have Noed. Alright. This door's being opened. Let's cut right through the center of the board and look what's happening. These guys did manage to work through gens. I did 0 generators myself. I did have the killer on me for a decent portion of the game, but I feel like I was a little bit of a dead weight for my allies then. One of them's taken a hit. How are they going to respond? Giving him the pallet early. Alright. Where are you running to? Making sure I'm in the way. Another early lunge. No static blast still. Into the stun. Take distance. I know the other door is nearly open. Or 99. We're all running in one direction. Fun fact about countering the doctor, if you get in a locker, it counters his static blast. Our injured teammate is already here. I'm going to curve back around. Did he see me is a real question. I can't make the locker in time. Okay. I was a little bit too far away from the locker to try that play. I wanted to show you guys what I was referring to about the locker technique against the Doctor. He never opened the front door here either, which is interesting. I kind of wanted to open the other side, the other door, get a little bit more blood points while I'm here. He's still in chase of the Obsession, so he's probably taken a couple of static blasts before he M1s. Giving me adequate... I don't know why I screamed again. Giving me adequate time to open this door. Paying attention to the bottom left. Still chasing the Obsession. This is good for us. Alright, and we're going to just end it there. Anyways, guys, that's going to be an educational, informative rank 1 game against the Doctor. Now, unfortunately, I never got to showcase We're Gonna Live Forever, but there were a couple of important things to keep in mind if you are playing Doctor. When to static blast. That guy never static blast once, so I couldn't really bait out the shack. He didn't really do much. He overcommitted to his chases, and while that was happening, people working on different generators hurting him. He came to the side of the board that didn't have a good 3-gen when the other side did, and he didn't keep split pressure. He always kept chasing the one person he hit, rather than hitting a survivor, letting them go, and then hitting another survivor and keeping pressure on multiple different targets. Anyways, guys, GG's well played. If you're watching over YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more educational, informative DVD killer and survivor content. Thanks once again for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the fog in the next video. Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be sporting in on Ormond, and this is going to be a little bit of a hard map for the killer, based on Ormond is obviously the most survivor-sided map in my experience in Dead by Daylight, more so than Haddonfield. Now, I'm working on a generator on a hill. I'm not in a great spot. I'm going to take a hit if the killer comes through there, and it's stealth-based. If the killer comes from a different direction, I might be able to make that other jungle gym to my right. It's a double window loop as well. Now, normally I'd want to work on a generator in the center of the map this early. I'm going to tell you guys, looking at the bottom left-hand side of the screen, that there is no Obsession in this trial either. Therefore, the killer is not running Save the Best for Last or anything, and none of my teammates have DS. That also being said, I am in a duo queue game as well with one teammate. So far, the generator is just shy of halfway being done. It will take me 80 seconds from start to finish to work on a generator. Now, we haven't heard the killer, but the killer has hit one player. And this is generally how you beat a killer, where they have ruin or they don't have ruin. You just work on a generator away from the killer and you apply pressure. We heard a gunshot. There's only one killer in the game with a gun, and that is going to be a Deathslinger. He was able to take the shot, take the hit. But did you notice how he M1 then took the shot? Most Deathslingers will always look for an M1 and save their shot, just like most Spirits will look for an M1 and then a phase hit, based on the fact that a lot of them run Strider, for example. It's not always the case, but it's very, very popular. Now, working away on this generator, she's hooked in the basement. One generator done. I'm expecting 2 to 3 Jennies to get completed by the time I finish this generator. Honestly, unless they were working on the generator at the top of the basement. That would be the only reason I wouldn't expect it. Now, he's going to cut through, see how I respond. Now, I have a decision to make. Do I stay at this loop or do I leave? Oh, I should not have left early. He can easily shoot over that and get a hit. I don't know where that was going. Maybe it'll land next game. Alright, he's lost a gen. Looks like he doesn't have any reload add-ons. The guy from the basement has been saved as well. Alright. Is he looking for me? I didn't really hide my scratch marks. Other guy's been healed. I haven't seen him came out, so I'm pretty sure he's there. I want to work on this generator. Well, okay, he did come out. I just didn't see him pass. Alright, let's continue to work on this. So that's 2 generators done. One guy's safe from the basement. Now, if the basement does have a generator available at the top, these 2 guys are on full health and are most likely going to work on the generator at the top of the basement. We're looking at that getting done in 47.5 seconds. He took a shot on somebody pretty soon after he left here. Therefore, I doubt he made it all the way across the map to the basement in time. Hence, he found my other teammate. That being said, I'm still under the impression 2 people are stacking on a generator in the shack right now. I could be wrong, but it looks like that's exactly what happened. They finished the gen. Unfortunately, they're right under the killer as well, and he's going to take a bit of split pressure. He did take a shot on that other guy to down him. He doesn't have a shot available. I do not know why they waited on top of that. Now the killer has 2 people hooked in the basement with 2 generators left. His best play would be probably look at eliminating these guys. Now, I do have borrowed time. I can guarantee 2 of them getting out. He took a shot. Now, he wouldn't take a shot if... I need to go in for this. I can't greed for the generator. If he gets a triple down, he can slug and look for a snowball. I would love to continue to work on the generator, but wrong place, wrong time on these guys. I have to be careful with my scratch marks. That was a waste of a god pallet. I don't know why she dropped that. She healed them up in time, which is good. We're going to come around. He's going to run straight up and break that. No, he's not. He's going to come over and get me. I'm not going to go for the save while injured. That's unfortunate. He must have heard this snow. It is pretty loud. I want to trade, but she is on death hook. I just want to take him away, right? If he sees me running this way, sees my scratcher, he's playing to the basement. I want to find it. Oh, he took a shot. I have to go down there and pretty much trade. Unfortunately, I'm not making it out of this. I'm in a really bad spot. Good play by her, taking that hit, and she's out of the basement. Now, does he chase her or me? He chases her. There is no DS, so he can potentially eliminate a play right now. I'm taking a hit in the back here. That was really good dead hard. He preemptively shot. He's reloading. I don't care if I get caught. My play is to get the hell away from the basement, right? I'm happy to go down here, but the play is literally just about the basement. Alright, I couldn't really make much of a play. I'm running in the open against the killer with a projectile, but I got far enough away from the basement that he can't get me to the basement. And that was the important thing to keep in mind. He won't be able to make it unless this guy gets hook saved early, which is exactly what happened. If they waited... Oh, a good Savo. Really well done. He won't be able to take me there in time. That was the whole reason that I made sure I ran away. Pretty sure he's on cooldown. He hasn't reloaded his gun. It was a perfect saboteur by my ally. And just like that, we managed to make it out of the basement with our team. He's looking for something. But did you see how he fell victim to going back to the basement to try and force that? I knew I was going down. I didn't have much of a play and I was exhausted. However, I got away from the basement and I got the guy out of the basement on death hook. He is really the only person who should be on full health based on the fact that he's on death hook, right? We haven't looped the middle here. So we do have some pretty strong loops upstairs. I don't know where he's coming from. I kind of want to get my dead hard though. That was a bad pallet play. I'm going to give it to him. I don't have a choice based on the fact that, well, I'm already exhausted. I can't reset it either. I'm going to wait here, see what he does. He's going back down. He didn't shoot either, so he's saving his shot. He broke the pallet downstairs. Might come upstairs after he regresses a middle generator. Don't know where he is. We're listening. Heartbeat faded. Let's go right back down. I can recycle that pallet upstairs that I used. Alright, he took a shot at somebody. This means I'm safe to work on the generator. I was the only person to heal through adrenaline. Looking for both door placements. We're going to work on this one and we'll go to the other one. This just goes to show you how hard Ormond is for killer. There's just so many good options for survivors. A lot of really strong loops right beside each other. I can potentially get in the way when this door is open. I'm not quick enough. That's a pity. I literally ran straight to him when he went down. With Sprint Burst, I would have made it. I can't get that done in time. I don't know about waiting at that. He should have opened the door. The other two solo queue guys opened the door. This is bad. They're both on full health. They could have 99 the door. Really waiting for my dead hard. He doesn't have Iron Will either. I want to get this door open, but I know he can't get away from this loop. There's a full health gamer. That's good. She's going for the door. Animation bug. We should run for the other door. He's so focused on him though. I'm looking for a heal from this guy. Unlucky. I don't want to get forced out. I kind of wanted to heal. He's so worried about protecting that door. My other teammate should look at running towards the opposite door as it's getting later in the endgame collapse and the scratch marks are appearing. That was a mistake to have the door opened early, and it looks like my teammate did go for the other door. Anyways, guys, GG's well played. That's going to be an educational, informative rank 1 duo queue game. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more educational, informative, DVD killer, and survivor content. I do stream 5 days a week over at Twitch. If you guys want to tune into live streams, it'd be great to have you guys over there. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the fog in the next video. Have a good one. Alrighty guys, and welcome back. Today we're exporting in on Midwich. Now, I want to let you guys know this map can be really fun depending on the killer you're versing. It can be really hard depending on the killer that they're actually playing. These little bits of goop, whatever you want to refer to them as, they actually can't be blinked through against a nurse. So you got to keep in mind that if you want to play nurse, probably not the best call to come to Midwich. That is going to be a Blight. We hear him charging. Question is he underneath or is he up top? Looks like he's underneath. I can hear him running past me. Generator noted. Totem already destroyed. Might be Hex Undying, Ruin, Blight. Teammate all the way down. Could see him in the fog. Now, this is a very hard map for the killer to keep pressure on everyone, but I actually don't think it's a bad map for Blight, if I'm going to be completely honest. He can use his gadget to get around the board if he needs to as well. The hallways can be devastating. Your best play is to spin him if you can actually, if you can do that. Now, that being said, let's keep working on this generator. I know I had a teammate behind me down the hallway. It looked to be a Nancy. I'm not 100% sure. We could see, like, movement in the fog. A little bit far away. But what we're looking for now is we're looking for any direction that the killer's going to be coming in. We've got to try and, like, really pay attention here. Because we don't want to get caught out. Nobody's been injured. A totem's already been broken. He has Ruin, therefore we might have broke Hex Undying, or we might have broke Ruin. It's going to be very hard to find all totems on this map, in my personal experience. So let's just see how this goes. We are still uncertain right now. He might have Tinkerer, and if he does, it just activated. He took a hit on another player. I'd be careful that I don't get grabbed from behind on the right. So far, so good. Alright. We got one generator done and it's upstairs. So because I've done one upstairs, I should do one downstairs. Well done. I'm not going to take a hit for her at the moment. I will later if I need to. But looks like I needed to take a hit. I didn't expect her to get hit then. That was a really good play by the Blight. He's going to see my scratch marks and he's going to respond off of it. I need to get out now. He looked away at the worst possible time. She should turn left, because he's going to come right back out through the hallway. I did give her BT, and he managed to curve and take the hit. It was really well played. I'm going to vanish real quick. Alright, let's go work on this generator. Looks like he went down again. The Blight seems to be really good with his curves, so what do you do against that? You play doorways, you play line of sight into a decisive strike because he chases the same player. Unfortunate, he's going to lose another generator for it, and I'm applying pressure to a generator in front of an exit gate as well. So you've got to be very careful how much time he commits. I did miss that. I didn't mean to, but if the killer decides to chase because I missed that, that's actually going to help. I can hear a girl crying above me. I heard a totem break as well. It was a dull totem. Looks like the killer is overcommitting to that chase. That's only going to be struggle hook, and I'm working on a gen. If my other teammates are working on gens right now, this killer is going to be in a really awkward situation. Right now, it just comes down to who wants it more, really. We got one other teammate on full health who could be working on a gen. I heard a cry above me, therefore I know the teammate not on full health is above me. Based on this alone, I know the guy on full health is highly likely pumping through a generator. Alright, I will be playing the side rooms rather than the hallways, especially against a Blight. Keeping in mind he does move at 230% movement speed, and he has 5 charges where he can bang into walls as well, which can be, you have to be very careful against. Now, there's your Tinkerer. Tinkerer Ruin. I'm going to curve right here. See how it responds. This is not the room I really wanted to loop him at. I kind of wanted something a bit more like this. Interesting play. No window. I have to be careful. He continues to build Bloodlust after that. Nowhere near. I can't play hallway. That was a really good play by him. I didn't expect him to do that. But now I expect him to do that exact same play here. Looks like he had to let go and go back towards the generator. That's good, because this means I'm going to heal. Everybody's been healed. He lost 1 generator, and the guy got saved, and I gave him a pallet, and now I know he has an ultra rare add-on as well. So this is good. Coming right back in for this. That's a good hit by him. I got stuck a tiny bit. Doesn't matter too much. I'm not giving him that good of a pallet anyways. We know he's got Tinkerer. I have to be very careful if I choose to work on this, because he can respond by coming right around the corner. Tinkerer will reactivate. Here he comes. Line of sight. Ooh, I can't go through that hedge. I do have the doorway if I need to. Looks like he's lost me, which is good. So I can make the corner. The pallet's already been used. This is very bad. He has no red stain, meaning Tinkerer is about to activate. Or, not Tinkerer, sorry. Adrenaline's about to activate because Tinkerer has activated. I left him scratch marks running in the side rooms. Let's see how he responds to it. I'm going to go up, over, and then going to play off where his heartbeat is. I'm going to look over my shoulder as well. So Tinkerer worked against him then, because it told me I had a couple of seconds on adrenaline. So he knew to just keep trying to stay up for the next 5, 6 seconds, and then we could walk away with an adrenaline play. You'll be able to drop down, play towards this door if we need to. Door is prepped at 99. Teammate's accidentally body blocking me. I'm going to go all the way around in case he has no-ed. And we're about to find out if that was a no-ed Blight. Oops. And we're going to be able to make it out. Alright, that being said, that's going to be an educational, informative rank 1 survivor game against a Blight on Midwich. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I showed you a couple of things to do against Midwich in terms of blocking his line of sight. It's very important. If you run in a straight line, you might end up like the other player earlier. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do educational, informative, DVD killer, and survivor content 5 days a week over at Twitch. If you guys want to tune into the live streams, it'd be great to have you in here. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the fog in the next video. Have a good one. Alright guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be spawning in on Mother's Dwelling. Now I want to let you guys know that this is going to be a bit of an interesting map. I am in solo queue, or I have 1 teammate, my Swift, therefore I would refer to it as duo queue, and then we're going to have 2 other gamers that are solo. Now it doesn't look like this guy has beast marks. He didn't seem to be moving at more than 230% movement speed at a 2.2 second rev on the Billy, but I only did just get a glance. That being said, I'm checking the shack right now for a pallet. Well, not a pallet, but a generator. We know there's a really strong loop around there. I'm going to break this dull in case he's got Hex Ruin, Hex Undying while I'm running past it. I'm going to try and find a generator to work on that isn't on a platform above the killer. I'm going to work on that one there only because there's no window, there's no pallet to utilize around it. I feel it is going to be very hard for my allies to be able to do. That being said, I'd rather work on it myself and get it out of the way now when the killer is across the board elsewhere. That being said, let's come right through. We're paying attention to any totems that we see. No totems, no worries. Let's work on this generator. Now, if the killer hides his light and moonwalks, he can come in with a chainsaw and down me here. So I have to be paying a little bit more attention than I normally would. We're going to let go to check for ruin. No ruin. Good to know. The obsession was in chase very briefly then. It is no longer in chase. What does that mean? Did the killer get stunned by a pallet? Break the pallet while the other guy ran away? Did the other guy just outgame the killer? We do not know. What we do know is this generator is going to take me 80 seconds to complete. I have 3 full health teammates. The killer was with one of them. Therefore, I do not know what the other 2 gamers are currently doing. I know the killer is no longer with the obsession, or the entity's grasp would be moving still. Therefore, this gives the other guy time to continue to working on a generator. Now, I am on the other end of the board from where we did originally spawn. Therefore, the time this generator is completed, you'd like to think that a generator was done, but that is not always going to be the case. That being said, like I said, if I had an ally with me, though, we'd be getting this generator done in 47.5 seconds, but we would be receiving diminishing return penalties. Sometimes it's better to split up, divide and conquer, and apply pressure in multiple different areas. It puts the killer in a really awkward situation late game. Now, if he does have Tinkerer will have activated. That being said, I don't see the killer, I don't hear the killer, I don't hear a chainsaw. I have no indicator that he's coming back over to this side of the board. We're going to complete this generator, and we're going to go from there. Looks like he's going to get a chainsaw down on the obsession. That's going to be okay. The fact that I came through the board and did this entire generator without any other gennies getting done, I'm hoping that a gen's going to get completed in 10 seconds, but I could be completely wrong. I'm checking the generator upstairs, and it looks like we have a gamer on that right now. Very strong loot. You kind of want to save it for the later game, but I want to go to the far right-hand side after I check over here. That gen's going to be completed. 1 player on it. Nice. I want to find a generator over here on the left, that one there, and a generator in the far right, and I want to complete both of them. That way this killer does not have a 3-gen strat. We can hear the killer's revving his saw. He let go of that guy being on the ground. Now, why would he leave him on the ground? The real reason behind that is he wants to apply pressure elsewhere, and he wants somebody to come running in for a save. I will come running in for a save when that guy starts crawling towards me, indicating that he's fully recovered. He already been picked up. Killer was not near that. The killer chainsawed away, so I'm kind of curious what happened. Did the killer somehow make it back and I didn't actually see it? That's going to be fine. So rather than wasting time running over there and going for the save, I'd rather wait for my teammate to be fully recovered. I have no benefits towards healing somebody. This is good. That's broken a 3-gen. However, he does have the corner, which could be a bit of an issue. Took a double M1. There is a pallet for me to utilize here. Not a great loop that the killer can chainsaw around if he does have the moves. This being said, my other teammate is injured. My other teammate is on full health. How does the killer respond? Both of them running right through the map. Will he saw towards me or them? Looks like he's going for a curve saw all the way around the board. I don't actually think he saw me. I'm interested to see that he didn't come over here. These 2 gamers are going to be running in group healing. That is going to be Tinkerer. Good thing I was paying attention then. He regresses. I leave the loop. I won't be able to run away in time. I'm going to take a hit for that, and it's worth it. I'm not giving him the pallet. I refuse to give him something so important. I expect him to go up and over the hill now. He's going to go back and regress the jet. No, he's not. That window was open. He won't be able to curve this well, but I will be able to utilize a window against him and wait a second. Now, we're going to go all the way around, and we're going to run this loop. Both of them running for a save. I don't think that is the right play. I'm going to go right around. I'm going to utilize a window one more time and make a decision on what to happen from there. I'm going to wait, see if he goes to cut me off. He doesn't go to cut me off. It looks like this guy's a bit of a follower. That's good. I'm going to take it to a different loop. He expected me to run the same way. He didn't. He reset his own bloodlust. Now I'm in a much stronger loop. I'm going to wait right here and see how he responds. He went too far. I'm going to go around this then. Iron Will doing work. He doesn't see me. I'm happy not to hide from him. I could go through the window, but I'll play pallet into window. It's going to be safer for me. I know he can cut me off from this angle. It looks like he went the wrong way again from Iron Will. Iron Will really hurting this guy. I'm going to wait here. Rather than constantly being on the move, we're going to just respond to what he's doing. I'm going to slow vault it, because yet again, he went the wrong direction. I'm going to wait at the window. Next time, I'm going the way he went, if that makes sense. Let's see how he moves. I'm going to go this way. Ooh, good movement by him. He respected late. I'm going to give it to him, actually. I've had a lot of time here, and he had enduring. I gave him my dead hard. I need to curve left when he revs his saw. Good attempt. See how he responds off of it. I think he lost me during the commotion then. I do have the pallet I can play on the right Or the window as well that I could recycle again. Looks like he's let go of chase with me. I'm coming over here to my gen. My gen was already completed. We're going to the far right-hand corner. Unfortunately, that Billy was counted hard through Iron Will. He always kept thinking I'd go left. And the one time I did go left, he was still thinking I'd go left. So he kept thinking I was always going to go left. And eventually, he guessed it right. Killer does have a 2-gen strat here. I'm fine being injured working on this generator. I will get dead hard back. It's going to take a bit of time. My other teammates across the board. That player has been dropped now. Let's see how the killer responds. This is good. This means the killer's most likely going to try and down the other guy. While this is all happening, we're going to pop adrenaline. And then if that guy on the ground has adrenaline, he's going to get up. And if the guy who's injured has adrenaline, we're going to get a double adrenaline play. Alternatively, the killer's going to let go of the chase after he breaks a pallet, pick the other guy up, hook him near the basement in front of the exit gate, and then he's going to be in a real sticky situation. We're not at 100% sure on what is going to currently happen in this game, but what we do know is 2 people on a gen, and this guy has Tinkerer, and this guy's on the wrong side of the map. Therefore, he is not going to be able to make it across with Tinkerer in time. Looks like he's left them both on the ground. No, he's not left them on the ground. Killer brought a Mori. I completely forgot. While he's Moriing, gives the other guy a chance. Looks like that's going to be a Mori execute. And let's see if he's going to go for a double Mori execute. He is not. This is good. I'm very far away from that strong loop on that side of the map, and I know people have already been down here, and I do not have a strong loop at all. See the chainsaw? Is he coming towards me? He is not coming towards me. I have a feeling when he sees me open this door, he will though. We're going to 99 the door, and we're going to try and save that other guy. Tinkerer has expired. I don't want to run over there and risk the pallet being gone. So I'll have to play double window, force an M1 in the back, and then take distancing during that opportunity, unless he really mispositions himself. Because we do not want to get hit with a saw here. I'm going to 99 the door rather than opening it, unless the killer comes towards me right now. Looks like we're going to go for that 99 we were talking about. I really want to get dead hard. This guy will probably hit struggle, but it's not like he's going to get another second chance. He's hooked in front of an exit gate in front of the killer right now with an instant down. So we're waiting for this dead hard. Dead hard's going to become available. Now let's see how the killer is playing this. Looks like the killer is here. The other guy going for it. Wow, very ambitious. Taking a saw in the back. Does this player have an item? A med kit. Ebony Mori by the killer. Noted. I'm going to get in the locker. Let's see how he responds to this. I didn't leave scratches in here. He's going straight for the other door that he knows is 99. Alright, so now we know we're versing a Hillbilly with an Ebony Mori with Tinkerer and Enduring. I don't know his other perks, but I doubt he has Noed based on how he's been playing with his saw. I know the other guy ran through the board, so I'm kind of on my own here. My play is to get him to come too far through the pallet and then drop the pallet on him. Or just open the door full stop. I know I have the other door prepped. I'm going to open the door. It's going to make scratch marks harder for the killer to track. I do want to help this other guy. I feel he might have the hatch. I basically opened both exit gates. We can hear him. I'm going to curve out. I'm going to try and stall this as long as I can. The longer I give, the better off my teammate has in terms of a chance to get to the other door, right? I opened one of the exit gates, so he knows that there's something opened. He's going to see the other door 99, and it looks like he was already waiting on the hatch to get out. Anyways, guys, GG's well played. If you enjoyed this educational, informative rank 1 Survivor game, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you learned a thing or two, it'd be great to see you guys pop into the live streams and let me know. That being said, I do stream DVD 5 days a week over at Twitch if you guys want to tune on in. Anyways, once again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the fog in the next video. Have a good one. Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a game where I'm going to be actually queuing as a solo queue survivor. That being said, there are going to be no teammates that are in a pre-made. I'm pretty sure we all joined separately. Now we can see we got a Jake. We can see we got a Jake going towards the generator downstairs. I'm going to run through the middle of the board. I'm going to try and apply pressure to something else. We see another Jake behind me to the right-hand side. I have no other information of where anybody else is, but I am going through the center, which is good. And I cannot hear a heartbeat. I cannot see anything. What else have I noticed is that nobody in my game is an obsession. Therefore, nobody is currently running Decisive Strike. Now, that is both a beauty and a curse, because that means I know the killer doesn't have anything like Save the Best for last. But at the same time, I don't know what the killer is. I'm looking around based on the fact that I went through the middle of the board and I heard no heartbeat. I'm thinking I might be versing a Ghostface or a stealth-based killer, which would put me in a really awkward situation. Now, right away, we've got the generator just shy of 1/4 of the way done. It's going to take 80 seconds for me to complete it. Still don't know where the killer is. Smaller heartbeat is what I'm guessing now. I'm not thinking a trapper. It's taking too long to prep. I'm thinking a hag. Thinking a hag or a ghost face. Somebody has been injured. Because the killer is not AFK and the killer is going to be doing something. That's good. Getting this generator done is going to force poorer pathing by the killer. There'll be a generator upstairs that needs to be completed. I will not complete that. I will save that for the late game because there's a very strong loop up there. I'm going to get this one done in the middle, and then I'm going to do the one downstairs in the house over there and try and keep that really strong jungle gym available and hopefully trick the killer into opening the side doors to make it an even stronger loop. I'm going to let go to see if the killer has Ruin. Doesn't look like the killer is running Ruin. I think if the killer had Tinkerer, they'd be on me already. I can see an injured player on my right-hand side, running with a med kit. I can actually see where that generator was done. There's our ghost face that we were talking about. Now, will he chase me or will he regress the gen? That was bad movement by me, but I can still make this window. I wouldn't have made it. I was wrong. That's okay. I do have Iron Will. I doubt he'll cut me off here. He has to regress the generator before he makes the decision. I think he'll come straight back and check on that. Oh, he's found somebody. That's good. That gives me time to finish this, and I can make that pallet with Dead Hard if I need to. Generator's done. He'll come back over and see who completed it. See if we can make the corner. He activated his ability. I don't know where he is. We're going to play it safe. I'm going to go up. Or around the back, all the way round. We're going to walk here. We're going to listen to see if we can hear his cape. Can't hear it. Oh, we got the bad generator spawn where he can get a good jump on me. No, we don't. It's a gen downstairs. Gen's downstairs. This is not good for me. I have to react really well. I'll be holding shift and my finger's going to be an E. If he comes from the back, that's the best play. If he comes from the front, that's a bad play for me. He's lost 4 generators already. This is a solo queue game, like I specified earlier. I didn't play a map offering for this. I don't think anyone did. I just gotta be mindful that he could be coming from any direction and ready to respond like that. He's gonna accidentally sandbag me, so I'm gonna take a heal from him. I do have adrenaline, and normally I wouldn't look to heal, but based on his current location, I'm not gonna be able to get past him effectively. If Ghostface comes from behind now, I'm pretty much down. There's no play. His best play would be to open this. So normally we would wait for the adrenaline play, but it's not worth going down this late into the game. I'm still going to try and respond appropriately. Alright, we're not sure where the killer is. We know he didn't have any Ruin. He didn't pop Goes the Weasel any of the generators we were on. He didn't have Surge. We haven't seen him down anyone. It's going to be a really hard game for Ghostface. Unfortunately, he didn't have Corrupt. This should be one of the showcases to you guys of why it's so important to have Corrupt Intervention or Ruin, something along those lines, right? Having Corrupt means they couldn't have worked on those gens downstairs at the start of the trial, and it looks like our Ghostface has given up. He just waited in front of an exit gate. No player could have opened a door that quick. So that just should be a prime example for you that Corrupt funnels survivors together. So sometimes Corrupt and Discordance is a great combo, for example, on a Plague, or you can have really hard games like this. Now, I barely saw the killer. I did make a boo-boo with my loop. I took an M1 for it. He tried to chase somebody else. I completed the generator under his nose because I knew I could run and Dead Hard to another pallet in time that he could have actually bloodlusted me at, or if he was really good with his mind games, he could have got a hit up on me as well. Anyways, guys, GG's well played. If you're watching this educational, informative, rank 1 solo queue survivor game, not all solo queue games go like this, but it just goes to show you the importance of Corrupt Intervention or Ruin or Tinkerer or knowing where survivors are, Thrilling Tremor if you catch them, etc. Anyways, guys, GG's well played, and I'll see you beautiful people in the fog in the next video. Have a good one.